Hi, welcome to another episode of Indigenous Bites, and I'm here on a pineapple plantation in New Grand this early morning, and let me tell you, it's absolutely mesmerizing and mysterious the way these wonderful pineapples grow. They're one of my favorite Caribbean fruits. It's one of the Trini fruits I reach out to almost every week. So being on this plantation is just an eye-opener for me, and it's also very exciting. So I'm going to go and check the farmer so we can get some insight into this wonderful fruit. So I did find my pineapple farmer, and his name is Sancho. Sancho, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity here today. And of course, I personally think pineapple is very mysterious because it's not something I've grown up seeing, being farmed in action. So tell me, how long have you been doing this?
Doing this for about 15 years.
And I see you have a beautiful area here, and it always has to be an undulating land.
Yes, always. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about pineapples, because I'm sure everybody sees them, they buy them, they don't have a clue how it's grown.
This is a piece I recently planted at what we call.
Okay.
Yes.
So you plant them from the sucker stage where they get this big, and
yes,
you just
yes.
literally.
Plant them, go to sucker size, plant them in rows, make them in beds, so easy to work.
Right, and do you need to irrigate this at all?
No irrigation at all.
So, oh wow, that's really cool. So how does it get water?
It gets water from the dew.
Oh.
So if we have any rainfall, we work with that.
So the water, it settles down inside here?
Yes, the water remains, it fall and go down in the pocket of the pine, and remain and feed the pine for the day.
Okay, so how long does it take, like we plant this today, to reap a pineapple?
This plant last week. This will take, let me say, about 14 months to harvest a pine.
Okay. Yeah. And each plant will give you one pine?
Yeah, each plant will give you one pine.
Right, and you get these suckers from your old plants?
From our own plants, yes.
Oh, great. And what kind of pineapple do you plant here?
This variety is the Sugarloaf. This is the variety where everybody planting right now.
Yeah, well, that's the sweetest ever, because it's edible and usable and delicious.
And this can even harvest while it's green skin. Yes,
yeah.
It'll still be sweet. You gotta wait till it get yellow color.
Yeah, I know that. And really, he sells in Debe, and his pines are amazing because I buy them all the time. Okay, so let's take a walk and show the other stage, because I know we're very lucky today to be able to see the pineapple in all the different stages. So we'll go to a more mature tree now. So here we are 14 months later in the middle of a mature field.
Yes, correct.
Right, Sancho, so these are ready to be picked?
Yeah, they're ready to be harvested.
So how do you harvest the pineapple?
Harvest this in the morning. Hold it.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, it's as easy as that. Wow, this is a heavy one.
Here now, the remains of this is the suckers, the pineapple suckers.
Right, so these are what we're going to go now.
Yes, you can pick one.
Like in here?
Yes. You can. Yes.
Oh gosh, it's injury here. See, I'll hold yours. Okay, and this is what you grow another pine with. Yes. Oh, that's quite amazing. So it sort of rejuvenates itself.
This is not the plant.
This is not the plant. Yeah, people think this is the sucker. And this is a beauty. So, thank you very much for this amazing opportunity. And we are going to go and cook this pineapple now with some amazing spices. For my Indigenous Bites recipes today, we are preparing stir-fried beef with pineapple and peppers, and a delightful caramelized pineapples with bitters, brown sugar and rum. So for the stir-fried beef, first up, I'm going to put my beef to marinate, and then I'm going to start to cut my pineapple up. So I've got some nice beef here I've already cut into small pieces. I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce to that, and a little bit of cornstarch. I just want to stir that up together. A tiny bit of sesame oil as well. So I'm going to let that marinate. While that's happening, let me get my pineapple and prepare it. So there we've got a nice one here, gorgeous. How do you know whether pineapple is ripe? Well, you simply tug on the end and it comes out really easily, and that's a good indicator that is ripe. And of course, don't forget, you can take this wonderful skin and make some very nutritious pineapple juice with that as well. Now to prep for my beef, I'm just going to taste my pineapple. Wow, let me hurry up and make this well. I'm going to eat that whole bowl. So I've got a nice fresh bell pepper. The beauty about stir fries that people don't seem to realize, you don't need to have a lot of ingredients in there. Just make sure everything that you use is really, really fresh. Got an onion, which I'm going to cut into strips. Great. So I've got some ginger. Can't have a stir fry without wonderful ginger. Make sure when you're looking for ginger in the markets, look for local ginger, because I've really found that there is Chinese ginger that tends to be not as flavorful at all. So I mean, I like my stir fries with chunky bits of ginger. Some people hate that, so if you want to mince up your ginger a little bit more, do that, or you can leave it nice and chunky. Garlic. So I've got my ginger and garlic. These are my aromatics. I've got my veg, of course my pineapple. I've got my beef that's been marinated, and now let's put together the sauce. So I've got a little measuring cup. I'm going to put about 1/3 of a cup of water in there. Just going to get my spoon rinsed out. And to this I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch. And I've got some yummy oyster sauce, which I think really adds magic with beef. Some sesame oil goes in there. Got some chili garlic sauce as well, that's hot. And of course some soy sauce in there. I'm adding some aromatic bitters into my sauce as well. And a little bit of all-purpose seasoning onto the beef to give it a nice, bring up the flavors a bit. There we go, we're ready. So I'm going to just fire up my wok now, and then we're going to just go 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be done. So I've stir fried my beef, taken that out, cleaned my wok again. That's an essential part of doing a stir fry. You have to do this 2-step. First step with the meat, take it out, clean your wok, and then move on to the second step with the veggies. So this is nicely done. You see, I didn't overcook the beef because beef is something that cooks really fast. So put in a little bit more oil in there now. I'm just going to wait for this to get nice and hot, and then I'm going to add my peppers and my pineapple to that. So I'm putting my beef back into my pot now. Wow, that looks amazing. It smells so good. And of course, I'm going to my sauce. Some Wait for this to get nice and thick. Okay, one of my favorite desserts is actually just pineapple. You can either grill it or we're going to caramelize it today with bitters and brown sugar. And there's something that happens when you mix pineapple with bitters. This is a real indigenous ingredient or an indigenous product from our Trinidad market. And it just adds a depth of flavor and a mystery to the dish. It is so absolutely wonderful. So try it. It's really changes the taste of the dish. So I'm going to show you how to do that today because it's one of my favorite ways to enjoy cooked pineapples. You can also grill it. If you had a grill, you can just put it all together in the grill and add the pineapples. So grilling pineapples is also an amazing way that you can cook it because it just gets juicy and the taste just gets sweeter. So it's a fruit that really lends itself to all different modes of preparation. You can saute it, you can grill it, you could probably fry it too. I haven't tried that. And you can of course enjoy it raw or uncooked. So I'm just going to get this. Okay, so that's ready. Putting in some butter into my pot now. And once that's melted up, I'm going to add my brown sugar. So I'm going to let that get nice and caramelized. So we really want to cook this until the sugar starts to melt into the butter. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I can smell that happening now. Look at how the sugar is turning a darker color. That's perfect. So my pineapple is ready to get in there. Of course, a good bit of aromatic bitters. Great, and that is ready to be enjoyed. Look at that.